Hello everyone and welcome to another ship review. For today's video I want to show you the Prospector. This is the easy my top 5 ship of inside the game. I've been using this ship for I'd probably say like this is the most ship that I used until now. Due to being a money making ship, and yeah, it's probably been my main source of income for the last I don't know, let's say 6 months or 7 months or something like that. I actually did other things besides mining, because this is a light mining ship. And yeah, let's get over into the details a little bit. So let me get off with the weapons and the shield. So this one has 2 size 1 shield, 2 size 1 weapon, and 3 size 1 shield. To summarize, it is not good for combat. So the only thing that you have these cannons on the ship is because you might want to defend from an AI that has like a light ship. I will not recommend or suggest using this ship for combat whatsoever. But this is more of a money making ship. So let's go over into how the ship looks like from the outside. Choose like different place for today's review. So this is how it looks on the outside. So it has the engines right here. Very nice ship on the detail level for this one. But I will have to kind of like give you like a slight information about how the ship works when it comes to cargo. So this is how the ship looks from the outside. Now I will go over into the half of the ship. So basically what I'm going to explain to you right now is because so this one has 32 SEUs. Now this is not literally 32 SEUs, so you cannot place cargo inside the ship. There's only one way to get into the ship, which is from here. And the back of the ship doesn't have any parts whatsoever, so you can actually kind of like open it and kind of like get the material from the mining. So basically, you can, if you enter the ship, you're going to go like a little bit up to here, and that's it. Mainly, the rest of the ship is actually for the materials that you're going to gather from mining. So let me go inside just a little bit so you can see it. So this is the only way inside the ship. Okay, so you have here one bed, right? And you probably say, I think it has like some components over here that you can actually visualize inside the ship. So that's doesn't have besides the bed, you have this water supply, I think it is, and the toilet. That's pretty much it inside the ship. And also this is the cockpit. So as you see, so let me go here a little bit. So if I'm moving just a little bit further and then go outside, so you're basically walking up to, let's say, this part of the ship. The rest is for mining materials. So this is how it works. So you're not going inside the entire ship, because only, I would say, 30% of the ship is actually, you can actually move through it. The rest is for mining material. Just so you know. So the reason why I put this one into the video is because people are expecting to have like 32 SU that you can actually manage. So if you're not doing any mining, you can actually place containers inside the ship, which you cannot do that inside of the Prospector. It's only, so it's 32 SEUs in theory, not practical. So you cannot store anything besides it. So let me go back into the ship again. I just wanted to put this one out there because it's important for you guys to understand how the ship is works, right? Now, this is the cockpit. You enter from here. I think that you can enter from this one, so you have like two. It's only one seater, as you can see. So this is how much you can see inside of the cockpit, right? And you have you enter the seat, and I think so. If you press M, you're entering the mining mode. So mining mode, it's actually basically the source of income for this ship. And you have like two states, like you can see right here on my screen. So you have the fracture mode, and then if you press left alt on the keyboard by default, plus the fire or mouse one button, so the basically the button that you press to actually shoot the ship weapons, it will switch from fracture mode to extraction mode. So when you switch from so basically there are two things. You need to fracture some of the stones that you find in order to actually extract them. So extract them meaning that you're going to gather them inside your ship. Now also if you want to remove this mining mode, you can also press M again and it will retract. So the M, it's actually made for mining. That's basically it. Now there are several things that you can that it's worth mentioning, but I will do this in another video because it will take some time. So so there are things like where is the best place to mine, what are the best routes, what ships do you need in order to carry the cargo, right? Because there's two ways how you can do it. You can actually mine with the Prospector and then go to a space station and sell the ore raw, or you can actually refine it and then it will create like containers that you can actually store into another ship, not in this one, in order for you to kind of like go with that ship and actually sell it to the TDD. So it's so there are different processes that will take some time for me to kind of like explain to you right now. The one thing that I can give you like shortly is that the best place to mine with the Prospector is Selene. So the moon that it's orbiting Crusader. So one of those moons is Selene, and you can actually mine there. There are other areas where you can you can mine as well, but Selene is probably like the best one in my opinion, because I tested like all of the planets and moons inside Stanton system, and Selene is probably like the best one. It's easy for everybody to kind of like get to that point, and you can use the crew L1 space station for refining. That's a little bit of an idea. Now the ship actually looks very so one of the things that is worth mentioning is that inside the cockpit do you have very good visibility compared to the other ships. Obviously this is not like a strong point because you're not going to use this ship for fighting unless you have like, let's say, one ship and you want to use this one for fighting. I will not recommend doing any missions. In my opinion, this one doesn't have any missiles on it, so it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. If you want to make money, I suggest using it for mining, not for combat with this one. Now there are several things I can explain to you regarding the ship. So once you start going into mining mode, you're going to find some things that you can, let's say, some stones that you can fracture. So there is like a line, like a green line, where you need to keep the what's it called, the charging point, right? So there is like a charging point that will charge, obviously, depending on the power that you increase or decrease in order to reach that green area. If you keep it on that green area, then when it reaches maximum, it will break, and from that point on you can actually switch to extract every stone that you have right now. Now another easy thing that I can actually say in this video that will take like several seconds is that best resources to mine with the, probably say with, either with Prospector or the mall or whatever yeah, ships may come in the future. It's so right now in this patch the best resources to mine it's Quantunium, if I don't know if I said it correctly. Then is Bexalite, I don't know how to call it. Maybe and then you have gold and not titanium, I think this Terranite, I think, yeah, that's the fourth place. So the first one is Quantinium, Bexalite is the second one, gold is the third one, and fourth is the Terranite. So these are the four resources that you can gather, that is best to gather in order to refine it. Other resources like titanium, I don't know, like iron or something like that, those will, if you refine it, it will give you like, it will not give you so much money. So try to stick on these four items, these four resources that you're going to gather, and the rest let it be, you know, kind of like if you manage to get some of those, don't refine them because it will take up multiple space, especially if you're doing a lot of cargo, moving cargo from the refinery to the TDD. If you have like these resources, you're going to do like a lot of trips, and it's not worth it in my opinion. Refining it and selling it is not worth it. So everything below Terranite, it's not you're not going to have it on your radar. Only focus on these four, and you can actually make good money of it. Now, other things about this one is that I'll probably say like the way that the HUD it's actually located on top, it's actually quite good in my opinion. Most of the ships that have the HUD above it's actually quite good. Now obviously some of the ships it's not very wise to have the HUD on the let's say on the upper side, because they are light fighters or medium fighters or fighters in general. But in for this ship alone, I actually like that the HUD it's actually on top of it, so you can actually do mining. Now for me this one doesn't have any minuses. Like I used to say in other previous videos regarding other ships, this I didn't see any minuses. Probably is because I don't know, maybe the only minus is you cannot fight with it, but it's not like a fighter ship. So this is a mining ship, so obviously the damage is going to be low, the armor is going to be low, the shield is going to be low, so there's no point of fighting with this ship. But for me it was my main, and still is my main source of income. I actually did a lot of jobs besides mining, but this is probably like the one of the things that I like to do with this ship. And yeah, I'll probably say like that's it for the video. Leave a like if you find it useful, comment below if you want me to do like a detailed version on how to make money with the Prospector and what is the best planets that you can actually go and do the mining, what are the best ships to actually remove carry containers depending on what you have, or maybe the stuff that you want to buy in the future. Obviously routes is going to be there, but it will take more time. So if you want me to do like a detailed video on how to do this, how to get money with the Prospector, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Peace.